What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Rollins. I'm back with another reaction to a Swedish classic. All right, before we get into it, I want to remind you that I am a comedian and I do have a comedy club called The Laugh House. You can see me perform there every Saturday. We have two shows going at the same time, one in English and one in Swedish. And I try to drop in the Swedish show, but I'm always the host of the English show. So come down sometimes to the Laugh House if you're in Stockholm, in Gamla Stan. Check out thelaughhouse.se to see our shows and the stuff we got going on. Now, Neneh Cherry, Buffalo Stance. I got excited when I started looking into this and saw that it's a black woman. What? Yes, my peoples. You know, I found out I'm 4% Scandinavian when I did my blood test, my DNA thing. So this is my cousin, man. Easily, this gotta be my cousin. This song was released in 1988 on the album Raw Like Sushi. Okay. The song peaked at #1 on the Swedish charts and #3 in both the UK and the US. I was a young guy, a young little kid running around in 1988, so it's probably how it missed me since it was obviously wildly popular. Obviously, the song is in English, which makes it a bit easier for me. I still want to have the lyrics here to read along, but it's easier for me to follow, and that's also why I got the music video to enjoy that as well. According to Neneh, a Buffalo stance is an attitude you have in order to get by. It's not about fashion, but about survival in our inner cities and elsewhere. And I take that as that vibe you get when you gotta have that heightened awareness that I have. I don't have it so often here in Sweden because I feel pretty safe all the time, but sometimes it sticks out to me like, oh shit, I am noticing everything. Like you gotta be ready for fight or flight or whatever. So I think that's what she's talking about. That's how I take it. The song was said to have fiercely feminine lyrics that demanded respect. And that's pretty dope for the 1980s when women in pop culture and music and all of that were kind of seen as accessories or props sometimes. That's pretty dope that this Swedish woman came out here giving it to the establishment. For me, this is pretty cool to see an international hit by a black woman coming up on this channel. I'm proud. I'm excited to see what it's all about. I'm hoping I like it. That's important too. So it's time to figure it out. It's time to find out how I feel about Buffalo Stance by Neneh Cherry.
How melodic.
Hold up. I didn't know this was gonna be rap. She came out rapping like that? I thought she was gonna be singing. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, like some Paula Abdul type of thing coming from here, but then she come out with rapping with like a New York accent too? Okay, Neneh.
Looking on the steps as the boys from home, they all came running, they were making noise, man, handling toys. That's the girls on the block with the nasty curls, wearing padded bras, sucking beer through the straws, dropping down their drawers. Where did you get yours? Gigolo, huh, sucker? Gigolo, gigolo, huh, sucker? Gigolo. Who's looking good today? Who's looking good in every way? No style, kid. You better watch, don't mess with me. No money man could win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hang in a Buffalo stance. We do the dial every time we dance. I give you love, baby, not romance. I make a move, nothing left to chance. So don't you get fresh with me.
Oh, there's a lot going on here, man. We got her rapping coming out. Then she started singing. It began with some scratching. Neneh is out here giving us all of it.
Fresh with me. rock this place. What is he like? What's he like anyway?
Now she got a British accent. Neneh is wildin'. I love it. I love it. Man, the dance breaks too. I forgot to mention that the dance breaks too. Letting the DJ go nuts with the scratching, all of that, man. It's very 1988. I would have been exhausted from doing the Running Man to this song.
What's he like? What's he like anyway? Yo, man, what do you expect? The guy's a gigolo, man. You know what I mean? No money, man, can win my love. It's sweetness that I'm thinking of. We always hang in a buffalo stance. We do the dive every time we dance. I give you love, baby, not romance. I make a move, nothing left to chance. So don't get fresh with me. Wind on my face, sound in my ears, water for my eyes, and you on my mind. As I sink, diving down deep, deeper into your soul. No money, man, can win my love. The sweetness that I'm thinking of. No money, man, can win my love. The sweetness that I'm thinking of. No money, man, can win my love. No money, man, can win my
Whoa. All right. That was Buffalo Stance by Neneh Cherry. Man, I can see myself, if I was a kid seeing that video, I would have been in love with that lady. She could rap. She could sing too, has a nice voice. And then she had some attitude, and she was like telling it like it is. I would have loved, because I loved Salt and Pepper when I was a kid too. This reminds me a bit of Salt and Pepper. I had crushes on them, but she would have been right up in there with my little with my squad of women I had a crush on as a kid. Wow, that was good, man. That was good. And at the end, she went into like some spoken word stuff. Like, you know, you want to go from clapping to like snapping. When she goes into the water from my eyes and you on my mind as I sink, diving down deeper into your soul. That sounds like she could be wearing a kufi and say that and have people snapping at the open mic. Really fun. That was a fun song. That was so 1980s right there. They had all of the elements mixed together. That the boom bap feel to it. She's rapping, she's singing, the catchy hook, all of that upbeat. I would have loved that when that came out, and I love it now. It's fun. It's a fun little flashback. I hope I brought a lot of people back when they hear this or when they see this. Flashback to 1988 when they were. I don't know what y'all did here. If y'all did the Running Man and all of that stuff. If y'all knew about those dances, let me know. Let me know in the comments how you jammed out to that song. And if you hadn't heard it, then it's cool that you got to check it out with me. I gotta call it a banger, man. There's a lot of feels coming out of this. Gotta call that a banger. It brings me back to a specific era when I first started getting into music. And this was right in that wheelhouse of music that I liked. I loved that New Jack swing. I loved that early rap and hip hop. That's what my parents had me listening to. So this is right in there. I remember whenever I would go to a new city or like we moved around a lot, the first thing I did when I got a hold of a radio was find out the local rap stations or whatever played music kind of like this. So Miami, that'd be 99 Jams. And then sometimes Power 96, you can hear something like this a lot. So shout out to that era of music, man. It was beautiful. And I found out a fun fact, I forgot to mention it earlier. I found out that Biggie gives her a shout out on the song. And Biggie's like one of my favorite rappers of all time. And shouts out Neneh Cherry, this woman from Sweden. It's so cool that that they work together, and he's on a remix of one of her songs. I just heard it actually. I was here, my buddy was here in the studio. He played it for me. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Neneh Cherry and that era of music. The next song that I'm gonna react to is Electric Banana Band with a song called Banan Kontakt. It's probably a joke song, that's my guess. We'll see, But stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this video. Please like if you liked it, subscribe, get notifications so you know when the next video is coming out. And spread the word, most importantly. Let people know that there's this American comedian living in Sweden, reacting to Swedish classics. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next classic. Peace.